Hello and welcome back to my channel. My channel is about to make sure we can save as much money we can to not go into any garages to replace parts on the bike. I do minimum 5 videos each bike, 5 to 20 videos each bike, and we got so many different bikes on my channel. Lots of job being done on so many different brands on the bike, so definitely check my channel out. Not going to say subscribe, but if you find helpful or a little bit tips of yourself, subscribe, smash that like button as well. Right, this is Honda CB125R, 69 plate, and we got some goodies in here. The goodies we're going to talk about, we got a little sprocket on the front, which we're going to replace in this video. Also we got big boy on the back, which we're going to replace also on this video. And finally we got the HDR2 drive chain, which we're going to replace as well. Probably this is the first video I'm doing about the chain and the sprocket replacement. I reckon it's going to be interesting, and a little tip, because this what you have to do on your bike for, let's say every, I don't know, they say every like 5,000 miles, I really don't know, maybe I'm talking bullshit, but they have to be replaced as soon as they wear out, or you feel something not right with your bike, and especially when you put on the first gear and you've got this little movement, it could be a case your front sprocket is a little bit burned out. But anyways, let me show you what we got, what you receive with your goodie. Like, you buy the complete of the sprockets and the chain. So yeah, let's rock on and have a look and show you a closer look on these boys, what you're receiving in your package. Okay, first of all, of course we got big boy, big sprocket in here. That's a rear sprocket. Then you receive the little sprocket on the front, just like this. And of course the big boy, heavy boy, we got the chain. Of course we got the chain, HDR2 drive chain. It's not the expensive one, but it's still gonna do the job for your bike. Inside we got this little connector, which we're going to use basically to connect the chain together. But before that, we need to remove the old chain, right? And first of all, we need to get this bike up somehow. If you mean, you can use the jack, you can use the bike stands, you can use something to lift basically bike up. That's the first step you need to. Well, obviously guys, when I said we can lift the bike with a jack or bike stand, I didn't mean jack like this, but that's what I got, and why not to use it? That was so comfy now. Okay, well, let's crack on. I think the first step what I'm going to do, I want to release these boys in here. You see the left side and the right side is probably this one have to be released. I will tell you what sockets we use for it. As soon as we release this, we're going to release tension now, so we can get the chain off. And yeah, look, it's what we're going to use. It's 24mm. It's going to be on this side. That's what we got, 24mm in here. 19mm spanner goes in here, just like this. And also the 50mm, I'm going to undo this tensioner in here. What you do basically, this 19mm, you hold on the left hand side and just undo like this. So easy. So easy done. So you see this boy is off already. We're going to leave it for now. Now we're going to crack on with the tensioner. Use a 50mm to undo these tensioners in here. Lovely. That one is off. That one is off as well. Good. So as soon as the big boy, this one is off and the tensioners are released, so we can basically push this wheel as much as we can in and try to get this bloody chain off. Let's play the camera. Just like this, push it outside and just spin your wheel and done, easy done. Chain is off. Now we can actually remove this boy fully and just get this big pin out to the left and then remove the wheel from the back. So the wheel is out. Okay, as you see, the wheel is off. This pin basically goes inside in here, right? And then on one end you see this little boy, just like that. One of these goes in from the one side, one of these goes in from another side, so that's your wheel in the middle in here. And then you put this boy on, just a blocker, and then a big boy in here. It's pretty easy done, as you see. Just probably the biggest job is for you to just lift bike somehow up, which we did already. So this case cover or sprocket cover off. 8mm socket we use for this one, and we should see the actually sprocket with a big bolt up there. Just pull it out like this. Nice, the cover is off, and what we see in here is just a sprocket with the two little boys like this. They probably are 10mm, so we need to undo this, but with an impact drill, it should be actually like this. Look at that, so easy. Make sure you don't. Nice. Them two boys off, just like a little washer in there. Use the screwdriver for it. It's like a blocking basically the sprocket to come off, and just use your little screwdriver just like this, and it should come out actually with not a problem. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Come on. You see on these it's so rusty though, you will need it. So it comes off like this. It's two 10mm boys and this thing in here, and basically as soon as we remove the chain, somehow it could actually release the chain and then remove it, but I'm sure it should come out anyways. See, just like that. Boom, and the sprocket is out and the chain is off of the sprocket as well. I want to clean all this stuff in here. It looks pretty dirty. I mean, the bike has not been taken care, that's why we end up actually in my garage. So I will clean this one. Now we need to remove this bloody chain. Two options. You can use your grinder and just bloody cut it off because you're never going to use it again, or you just need to find the right place where it's connections, which is in here. As you see, this is connection. Let me use W40 again. So that's the connection. I want to show you correct way. If I wouldn't show the correct way, I'd probably just cut it off, and that would take me 20 seconds. But now we see this one in here. We need to get this connector, which it looks like this. We need to get this one off, and after this one it should come out and the chain will go on halves, and the chain will be off as well. So let's try to get this one off. Use a screwdriver and just slowly bang them off basically. There is probably better ways to do, because I'm doing this first time. And it just come off like this. One connection, and basically you should be able to remove this boy in here. I know it's a bit rusty, but it should come off just like that. Come on, the last bit. Because it's rusty, it makes actually harder. But now you can see it goes in here with the two little pins on the back, and that's it. So that's it. From here, chain is in really terrible condition, as we see. Some fucking long time. That's what we got. We got the new baby up there. But right, so this is how you get this stuff off. Of course, step by step, we're gonna show you how to put back all stuff, put it back on. But before this, I want to clean all this in here with greasing stuff. I want to clean properly, and then we're gonna crack on with the video. Basically, I wash everything out, as you see in here. It's 10 times cleaner than it was before. And I washed all bolts, the sprocket. So basically, what we're going to use now, because I washed this wheel off, as you see, it looks really fresh, like new, from both sides. The secret is, there is no secret actually, it's been really badly with the grease. I use the petrol. That's what I use. But people are going to say, oh, the petrol going to do this to your wheel and all this. Now is crap, because they are completely protected. Petrol is the best stuff to remove any grease, oil, anything like this. It comes off so easy. As you see, the wheel is actually like a brand spanking new. But I wait till that dries out, because what I'm going to do, I want to put these as a white color, the old writings, and also in here I got these red wheel strips, if you call them wheel strips, I think the red ones, and it's going to be white writing in here, so they will look pretty cool. I'm going to do this one while wheel is off. Usually I do when the wheels are on. Easy done, to be honest, but it just makes my life easier to do that way. So now, before that wheel dries out, I want to put the front sprocket already on, and also the chain, because the chain can go on later on the back with no problem. So yeah, I'm gonna put the front sprocket and get the new chain on it. Okie dokie, so to get the front sprocket on, it's really simple as, make sure you put the right places. I reckon it goes this way, and try to get in the right holes, just like that. And then we're gonna use this, what would you call it? The blocker? It basically blocks this sprocket actually to move. And for some reason it's not going the right direction. Okay, we're gonna put like this. And that's it. And we put back these two little boys in here. 10mm, remember. 10mm boy. I also gonna use my, if we put on the first gear, does it make, yep. Right, sprocket is on. That's it, spins. Wow, it's completely feels 10 times better. Now we can see it's nice and smooth, so really good job. Now we're going to put the new chain on it and get chain, let's connect together and see from there then. This is a good stuff, and what we're going to do is just place it right on the sprocket, just like this. Lovely, goes in the place what we need to. Just move it forward. It's a bit slippery as it's greased with the oils and stuff. And from this end, lovely. So now we're just going to crack on with the connections. Hopefully you're going to see all what I do. In case if you ain't going to see it, I will try to show you the closest possible. So that's your connector in here. Again, we're going to use the screwdriver to undo this boy, just like that. This time, remember, we broke that one, first one. In this situation, we don't want to break this, because that would be pointless. And let's connect all this together. Okay, what you do, just use your pin. The C is nicely greased inside. use your pin, put in one place, and just place it in here, just like that. Make sure it's nice and straight. Yes, chain is straight. And now you can use your connections. Just like this. That's it. As you see, connection is right on. Just like this. And basically, it's ready to go on the back sprocket and a back wheel. So that's job done. Nice and good quality, all secure. Make sure it's all safe, especially with the chains and sprockets. He have to be all safe. As you see, the red strips all been washed off, cleaned out. I put this white writing in here as well with the marker. I got another video about this because there's a lot of people actually comment on this video renewal about the CB125R, so that's why I did. That's a separate video. But now what we're gonna do, we crack on and put this brand spanking new sprocket back on. Okie dokie. So what I'm gonna use, I will use this grease in here. I just put a little bit around in here. Also grease these places in here.
The price of stamps will rise next month. First class will go up from 85 to 95 pence, while second class stamps will cost 2 pence more at 68 pence.
Make sure it's nicely greased. So we put one going just like this. I use this thingy to grease it up. So now what we're going to do, basically we're going to put this pin in here just like this. Then after that, see all this, we're going to put this boy in here just like that, and this boy into that another side just like that. And now basically we need to get this wheel on. Just like that. Remember, you got also got a brake caliper to put it back on, and you got the chain as well, which we're gonna put it on right now. Just like this. And now what we're going to do, lift this wheel up, just like this. Make sure we can get the spin inside, just like that. Also from this side, in here. The problem is with these bikes, different brands got different, they're pretty similar, but different bikes got different ways to put this brake caliper on. And this one, to be honest, is a pain in the ass. That's why you did see me, I fucking did struggle actually to get this bloody boy on. But now what we're gonna do, we need to get the chain on, which we're going to do like this. Basically, place on the bottom, well, not the gloves, and just spin your wheel. So it, well, let's try again. And just the spin, it's hard to make a video, and just like this. So the sprocket on the back we got on, the sprocket on the front we got on as well. Now what we're going to do is do the tensioner to make sure the tensioner's the chain is not so loose. So again, I'm going to use my impact drill. It makes my job easier. And yeah, let's go on then with the tensioners, and it's nearly there. So I did the tensioners. Actually the chain It's nice, as you see. It's nice and smooth. It sounds good as well though. Now I'm gonna tighten up the big boy, which is this one in here, and then again play a little bit with the tensioners, make sure they're not too loose. It's actually quite a lot to show you on a video. You can't show every single step because, first of all, it's not. If somebody else would make videos of me, it would be 10 times easier. But because I'm just alone, it makes my job harder. Just like that. Nice. That's the result. Make sure it's nice and tight. Spin's beautiful, really great. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to adjust these tensioners a little bit more, but they're not loose at all. So we check the chain. Yeah, chain is beautiful. So that's the video. Oh, it was a big job to actually, hardest job in this all replacing chain and all this stuff, as you see, is probably they put this real back, because I promise you're gonna struggle with that cylinder, but it can be done, as you see on the video. It takes a little bit longer, it makes you a little bit to stress, but as you see, it can be done. I did it, so you can do it. Wheel is spinning really beautiful. We got brand new sprocket on the front and brand new on the back, and also the chain. As you see, the red strips and the white writing. There's another video you can see on my channel. That looks really great and I like it. So yeah, I end up this video. I'm bloody tired. I still need to put this cover back on, but before I'm going to put on, I want to wash it to make sure it's nice and clean, because it's all clean up there. Put it back, and if you find a little tips for yourself in this video, definitely subscribe. Channel's growing slowly, and smash that like button as well. Comment below if you didn't see something in a video, or if you do it and you struggle, just comment below. I will try to help you as fast as I can and as best as I can. So yeah, see you next video then.